Hello and welcome to the outline video tutorial. We're going to be looking at the outline functionality with an iMindMap 5, how this can be used, how you can amend the branch orders, and also why outline is important. First of all, I'm just going to describe the uses and why the outline view is very important. When you draw your iMindMaps, the software remembers the order in which you drew your main branches and your descendants in order to help when you export your mind maps as presentations, Word documents, or websites. What the branch ordering and the outline view allow is for you to control and change this order, so when you do export your mind map, the content is exported in the order you desire. I'm now going to show this in action so we get a better understanding. Now within iMindMap, under the View menu in both Mac and Windows, you'll see the option Show and Hide. If you click this, the Show and Hide dialog box will appear. At the bottom, you can see an option labelled Branch Ordering. We'll tick this to turn this on. Okay, I'm just going to hide this. You can now see lots of little squares with numbers on my mind map. This is the order in which I drew this mind map. So you can see that I drew How first as my main branch, and then the second main branch I drew on this hierarchy is Branches, followed by View, followed by Uses. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if we look at the descendants, after How, so number 1 is How, I drew Side Panel first, then I drew View. And if we go over to Branches, you can see that after I drew Branches, I actually drew the keyword Add, then Order, then Edit. What you'll notice is that when I'm using the presentation view, my mind map will actually draw in this order. It will draw How, then Side Panel, followed by Outline. Next we have number 2, so View, followed by Show and Hide, and the next main branch would be Branches. So 2, then it would be Add, right click, Order, right click, drag and drop, Edit, Keyword. This is the order I drew my mind map in, but this might not be the order I actually want to present in. We're just going to enter presentation view to show that this order will take effect. So we expect How, Side Panel, Outline, View. So I go to Home, Presentation View. Okay, so we have How, Side Panel, Outline, followed by View. Just as I explained, just as I expected. And then next we go down to the keyword Branches. And we carry on. I'm going to hit exit now. Now if I want to change this, this is where we use the outline functionality within the software. For example, we know that How will be drawn followed by Side Panel, but I may wish to have the branch View to be drawn before the branch Side Panel. So to do this, if I simply click on the branch order and number, the Side Panel will now be enabled on the right for my Windows laptop. If you're using a Mac, the outline in the inspector will appear, and it will look very similar to this. I'll just close this dialog box which explains what the outline panel actually is. Okay, so welcome to the outline panel. As you can see, this is a linear text representation of our mind map content. So we have the central idea, outline, main branch How, followed by sub branches, side panel and view, and then the main branch branches down here in the bottom left hand corner. So I want to change the order of my presentation. So the branch labelled View is shown before the branch labelled Side Panel. I simply click on this. You can see that the corresponding word View in the outline panel has been selected. If I right click, you can see that a sub-menu appears allowing me to move the branch up. So I select this. Now View has been moved above Side Panel, and in the branch order and visual representation, the numbers have changed from 1 to 2. So if I re-enter the presentation, this time, you should go View, How, and then back to View. Show and Hide, Side Panel. Very, very quick, very, very easy. And you can continue to do this on all levels of your mind map within the outline panel to change the order and customize the presentation or export to your needs and uses. Also, within the outline panel, you can actually add new keywords and ideas. So for example, if I select this branch labelled right click, again right click, I get an option labelled Add Branch. If I select this, I will call this new branch. As you can see, this has been added to my MindMap workspace for me. You should also be aware that you can also drag and drop options inside the outline panel. So if I release order above add, you can see that the numbers on my branches have changed. So 2, 1, 3, so it would draw 1, 2, 3. And I can do this again. I'll bring edit, which is currently number 3, and I'll make this the first option. So drag and drop, release edit, and now it goes 1, 2, 3. So when I present, the main branches will be drawn, followed by edit, order, and add after the descendants have been drawn for me. And finally, within the side panel, you can also double click on a keyword to amend the text. So I will call this drag and drop, hit enter, and you can see that the keyword has been amended on my branch.